Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like just a clarification that this is only my International Economy and Business Master Program window. Is that right? Okay, just because I see Attila Barta in the group, who is a leader of a different master program. But anyway,
Maybe Attila just joined, but yes, it's only
okay.
for the international
Okay,
economics.
so welcome everyone. I'm going to share my presentation in a minute. Searching for the appropriate file. And it should be live for you in a second.
It is live, thank you.
Okay. So I have to apologize, my internet connection isn't the best from at home. So welcome everyone. My name is András Tétényi, and I'm the Program Director of the International Economy and Business Master Program. I'm proud to say that this is one of the most popular master programs at the University of Budapest. This program has just been refurbished, so to speak, and it has undergone quite extensive curricular development in recent months. So topics for today, which I would like to very briefly discuss, is on the one hand, I'd like to give a very brief overview about understanding and analyzing the global economy. And from this, I'd like to talk a bit about the goal of this particular master program. What type of students do we teach? How do we teach? What is the structure of the program? And last but not least, there is going to be an opportunity to talk about some international opportunities and also to answer questions you might have. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to stop me as well. So one of the questions I would like to ask from all of you, if you're willing to participate in a bit of a discussion, what do you think? What kind of world are we living in now, and what challenges occurred in the last 4 years? Can anyone maybe write in the chat window something that comes into your mind, or maybe also give some feedback? That is the advantage of having online sessions, that no one really wishes to offer the view. But anyway, we can move on, and maybe later on that you can get back. Okay, Lazar is saying, Lazar Várkonyi, COVID-19 pandemic, Russian-Ukrainian war, energy crisis. Very good, very good. Thank you very much. And these are exactly some of the things that I have also written onto my slides. So you can see here COVID-19, the Ukrainian-Russian war. I have also added in, as an economist, inflation increase and interest rate increase here in Hungary. This is a particularly problematic thing, with 20+% inflation in 2022 and 18% of interest rate, which has a profound effect on our economy. But also we have to mention that there was a major crash of the stock market starting from February 2022. Just to give you an example, Meta or Tesla shares have dropped 60 or 70% from their top valuation. And we shouldn't also forget about climate change, which is having an effect on all of us. In the last 2 years, it has been raining cats and dogs, but during the summer, we weren't so lucky to see a drop of rain. Obviously, there are many other challenges as well. But the reason why I very briefly wanted to talk about that these changes and challenges, so to speak, are there for more or less everyone to see, but it definitely has an effect on how we conduct business and how it impacts on economics. Now, what we wish to do in the framework of this program is that we shall try and train you using the various methods, which will enable all of you guys to investigate economics and business related issues. So not only will we try and provide you with necessary theoretical knowledge, which I think is important, but we also provide you the necessary soft and hard skills with which you can analyze various economic and business related issues. So that said, what will the skills what skills are you going to gain by completing this program? First of all, I hope that all of you will improve in your critical thinking ability. What is critical thinking ability? This is the ability, if you receive a text and you skim through it, you're going to instantly recognize the points which are true and valid, and you're also going to find or will be capable noticing all of those points which are just pure BS, to be politically correct. We also try and improve on your analytical ability, meaning you'll be able to analyze certain situations, both using quantitative and qualitative methods. After completing this program, you'll have the ability to create various economic and business models. And naturally, some of your soft skills will develop as well, such as presentation skills, a skill to work in small groups. I think this is a very important skill, as during your professional career, it is very likely that you'll have to work in groups. And last but not least, you will also have the ability to work in a multi-ethnic and multinational environment. Now, there are a lot of English language programs at Corvinus University of Budapest, and a lot of them are very good programs. But ours is unique in the sense that with this particular master program, we have roughly 2/3 of students come from abroad, and a third of our students are Hungarian or ethnic Hungarians. This means that we are aiming to recruit a year of 60 students, with 40 coming from abroad and roughly 20 coming from Hungary. We think this provides a very good group dynamics, and which enables students to also learn from each other. So how do we teach? I think this is also a very important point. We teach using a large number of methods, including group work, student presentations, home assignments. We also take study trips or blended learning. What we wish to say on this slide, that we do not only use we don't really use anymore the classic front-end type of teaching engagement, which is predominantly you have a lecturer talking about lecture stuff, and then you have a seminar talking about seminar stuff, and then you go home. We try and build on this, and therefore have group work, have student presentations, have home assignments, in order to keep it a bit more lively and provide you with more activities, so to speak. We also try and organize a number of extracurricular activities. We regularly have pub quizzes, which means it's a social type of gathering for which we go. On this picture, you can see us visiting the Mercedes-Benz factory. I think this was in 2016, if I remember correctly. It was a very interesting trip. And we go to other engagements as well. So what type of courses will we study? This is accessible online as well, but nevertheless, I have posted it here. It is a 2-year program, 120 credit 2-year program. and there is a lot of flexibility in the system. And the reason why we wanted to make it flexible is that there is an opportunity to validate part of your studies. This means that if you have studied, for instance, advanced international economics or international economics during your BA studies, or you have studied statistics or a sufficient level of statistics during your BA studies, these are the courses that you will not have to complete during this master. The validation process, as a matter of fact, will occur course by course and will be determined by the lecturer who is giving the master course, whether you have the necessary competencies to not having to do a particular course during your master studies. The advantage here is that you can simply finish faster. So the main course times, there are core courses, which everyone has to complete. There are 31 credits of these, scattered mostly through the first 2 semesters. There are methods courses, international economic policy module courses, business economics courses, and finally a project course. So these are our core courses. We believe that all of you have to be sufficiently well trained in these courses for you to obtain a degree. So we are going to discuss international trade and capital flows, international political economy. We are going to have a finance course. We are going to have a course on FDI, and finally a business economics course as well. As you can see, there is the last one is communication. This is an intensive course scheduled for your 3rd or 4th week, which is created in order for you guys to get to know each other better. We also have a methods module. Here you are going to notice that there are significantly more courses than the minimum that you will have to complete. Most courses listed here are 6 credit courses, and you will have to complete 4 of them. The first 2 are compulsory, so quantitative methods, which is a type of statistics, and quantitative method 2, which is a type of econometrics. The reason why we have these courses is that we wish that you learn some kind of a programming language, Stata or R. We believe that in order for you to be able to analyze certain things, this is a skill which is not easily replaceable. And for the rest, essentially, you can choose whichever course you have an interest for. The same logic is also visible in the economic policies module. Here you will have to choose 2 courses out of 4, and we have a course on Asia, Latin America, EU, and last but not least, the Central European region. So you can choose whichever is of interest to you. And the same also goes for the international and business economics module. Here we have advanced level courses on international trade, on international finance, or courses on information systems. And this will enable all of you to get some additional knowledge in the chosen field which interests you. So I think that a very interesting aspect of this program is that it enables you to study and learn as you wish. Now, we also have international opportunities, and had I been giving this presentation a week ago, probably the list would have been different. Now we are offering double degree universities, which are not based on Erasmus, and we are also offering the CEMS program, which might be of interest for all of you. Some additional details about where our students go after graduation. So they go to a variety of sectors. The majority of them go to the business sector, but nevertheless, some of our students have ended up at international organizations. Others continue their PhD studies. Some go for the governmental sector. One of our students has recently become a deputy minister here in Hungary. He graduated maybe 6 or 7 years ago. So there is a variety of sectors that you can obtain jobs at. Here is a list of contacts. Well, this is my name and email address. And you can also reach out to the student office as well if you have some administrative questions. We still have 9 minutes remaining, so I would like to thank you for your attention. Hope I was able to talk about issues which interest you, and I'm looking forward to receiving your questions.